Alrighty, well welcome back everybody. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, so we'll see how we go. But so this video here is designed based on a wooden footstool, one that can be plans can be taken into the workshop and the footstool can be made up. As you'll see, I've got this from cootacountry.net. It's a fantastic website full of great tutorials and given me permission to be able to convert their tutorials into some videos using the SolidWorks software tool. And yeah, let's have a look through the chapters and what we're going to be learning. So with chapter 1, we're going to be creating a sketch. So you'll see over here, skills to be developed. We'll be creating that sketch. We're going to be using the style spline tool, okay, and with that we'll be using some dimensions. We're going to draw half of that love heart, and then what we're going to do is actually use a mirror entity tool and copy that over to the other side, and we're going to create a block which will make this a fixture or a design that you can use in multiple parts. So then we look over, chapter 2 will be the top, okay, and as you can see there's that love heart. So through that top again we'll be developing our sketching skills, our dimensioning skills. We're going to insert that love heart block and we're going to use the extruded boss base feature, as well as adding a nice little round fillet to the top edges of that tabletop. And we're going to be showing you how to apply a material to that surface to give it a bit of a real life look. In chapter 3 we're going to be creating the stool side. Alright, now we only need to create one of these because when we go to assemble that we can actually put two of the same part into our assembly. Again, the skills you're going to learn through this is the sketching tools, the dimensioning tools. You're going to put that block back in there for that love heart. We're going to do the extrude boss base again, put some fillets on here. Now along the top you'll notice there's 3 holes. We're going to use actually a hole wizard, so you'll be able to see we can set certain parameters and it'll create specific holes. We're going to add some mate references and I'll talk about that when we actually do the part, and again we'll apply that timber look material. Chapter 4 will be the brace, and the brace will basically go in and hold that stool together between the 2 legs. So the 2 legs, and I always go to touch the computer screen there, the 2 legs come in on the left side and the right side there. And again, skills there, pretty much following all the same skills, except for this time we're going to be adding in the extruded cut skill, and we're also going to look at, this time we're going to use the feature of mirroring entities. Alright, when we do the love heart we're going to use a sketch mirror entities. This time we're going to use a feature mirror entities. Does the same thing but same, different. Chapter 5, very simple part, nothing much to it. The wedge, okay, and that locks in. If we have a look back on the brace you'll see these 2 little cutouts up by the end. The wedge actually locks in there, which holds the sides in place. A dowel, a piece of round wood. You use dowel when you're in woodworking. These little guys here, all the same things, except for this time instead of doing a fillet we're going to use a chamfer tool. So a fillet adds a nice round edge, a chamfer tool adds a sharp angled edge. And on these dowel we're going to apply a mate reference as well, so that when we actually go to assemble it, those dowels will drop straight into those holes on top of those sides. Chapter 7 we'll be looking at assembling it and using our mate reference tools and how to actually use the mate feature. And on chapter 8 we're going to look at the exploded view, which is the little video that I had at the title slide. And the exploded view is very handy to when you've got complex assemblies you might want to see. So once it's put together you can't see the dowel. So exploded view shows you how things go together, come apart, and also some hidden components. Chapter 9 we're going to look at some dimension drawings. Okay, so it might be a little bit of a lengthy chapter because we're going to look at the difference between ISO and ANSI. Okay, ISO being the International Standards of drawing, and ANSI being the American National Standards of Drawings. So we're going to look at the difference there. We're going to look at what third angle projection views are. We're going to look at how we can manually dimension these parts when they're in a drawing, and we're going to look at automatic dimensioning, and then we'll also look at setting that out as an exploded view with a bill of materials. All of that sounds a bit confusing right now, but it will all come along. So here we go.